trying to act like there's no camera right there, but like we're like sitting at a couch and we never do that. So it's kind of like it's hard to act natural.
No, and I don't know how we're gonna do this naturally. Oh yeah. Mountains and hills.
So should we just cut to the? Don't look.
Hey Tiffany, what's up?
What's up?
Hey, I want to talk about mountains and hills.
We
are discussing
the difference
between.
That's so cool. Mountains
and
hills. And why don't you say your
Wait, are we rolling?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, Emma. Why don't you say your point?
Well, I think that the difference between mountains and hills is that mountains are way taller and hills are like small.
Well, how I think you tell the difference is that hills are like round and kind of grassy, soft, like ice cream, and then like mountains are pointy and rocky and they're kind of like.
Well, think of it this way: if you saw a mound of dirt, like an earth formation, and it was like came up to like your elbow and it was super pointy, what would you call that? It's a hill because it's so small.
Well, what do you mean? Or like dirt, sand, rocks?
I said dirt mound.
Oh, dirt. Well, if it's dirt, then obviously
formation.
Okay, it's not a mountain or hill. It's called a pile. Okay, that's like impossible for it to be that small. Have you ever seen it like a hill/mountain?
Yes, I have.
What'd you call it?
A hill.
Think of it this way. When someone says, hey, can you draw me a picture of a mountain on your piece of paper? So you're saying the mountains can be round, right? So on your paper, you draw like a round structure. And they're like, what the heck is that? I told you to draw a mountain. You're like, it is a mountain. Look how big it is. It covers the whole paper, but it's round, so people think it's a hill.
But what if you were outside, not on paper, but like in the real world, and you saw this ginormous, like humongous formation, and it was super round?
I'd still call it a hill. What is the definition of big and small?
Big is large.
But okay, so let's say you saw a hill, right? And it's way taller than you are. Wouldn't you still call that large, even if it was like smaller than Mount Everest?
But round compared to what?
Round compared to pointy.
And big compared to small. Okay. Think of it this way: if you had two grapefruit, one is like.
Why are you comparing fruit now? It's mountain hills.
Well, I'm making a metaphor.
Okay, metaphor. Got it.
Shut up! I do not remember what I was going to say.
You were talking about grapefruit.
Oh yes! Okay, so there are two formations. One is really tall and one is really small. What if both of them were round?
Then they're both hills.
But one's big.
So? That means it's the bigger hill. That means it's been on the earth longer. See how something's small and it gets bigger because of the rain, like volcanoes, and it makes the lava and all that. It gets bigger, right? So you're saying that like something can be born a hill, but then as it ages, it turns into a mountain?
Well, you're born an infant and you turn into an adult.
But you're still the same species. Hills and mountains are two different things. So, I think we're good. Oh, and whatever you guys think, if you support Emma or me.
Mountains are tall
No.
and hills are small. It's a rhyme.
Okay. How about this? Mountains have a pointy top and hills never stop. They're round.
You should stop.
Cause I'm the hill. Because I never stop. That's right. Okay. Anyway, if you think that Emma's right, then post a comment as well if you think mine right. You know, just put who you think and why. Or if you don't agree with both of us, why don't you post a video response?
Well, how can they not agree with either one of us?
Well, Eric said grassy and rocky. So it's possible. And don't say you support Eric, but just that you know he's little, so your education will be like morphed downwards. You know, the education pyramid. Einstein's at the top, then babies are at the bottom. No, not babies, because sometimes they're really smart.
People struck by lightning.
People who don't vote for either one of us. How about that?
If you just click off this video and then just
don't even vote at all. You're not even in the pyramid in the first place.
As soon as you could close,
it's over. There's no going back. I mean, there's no going up. You're at the bottom. You're not even at the pyramid. They didn't even
left the pyramid.
They didn't even put you in construction. But if you vote for me, you're at the top of Einstein.
If you vote for me, you're standing on top of Einstein.
That's wrong. If you want to be nice, then vote for me.
You're fine. You're like on his shoulders, you know.
Like buddies.
Yeah. You and Einstein, so vote for me.
Okay, if you vote for me, then we will be BFFs. That's right.
Me, you, and Einstein. We're a threesome.
The Three Musketeers. How about that?
Yeah, we're the Three Musketeers.
Wait, I'm supporting you. You guys are like the Three Stooges. You guys are stupid.
You are unkind.
Okay, you know what? We're Three's company. How about that?
You don't need to have the 3 people.
I have me, Kirby, and Eric.
What about them? Are you excluding them?
No.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. Okay,
Yes,
it's me. No, it's me, Kirby, and you guys.
See, now you're being unkind again.
No, because Eric's gonna vote for me.
You're tirating.
Because Eric's gonna vote for me, so he's gonna be in it anyway.
Eric's voting for Eric. He likes grassy and rocky.
Okay. By the way, speaking of that debate we did earlier, I thought that if it's a tie, I thought of how we can settle it. It's probably the best way.
Kung Fu fighting.
It's a little more extreme. It's called Wenus Wars.
Oh wow.
We'll
they are probably very confused right now. It's not what you think.
Okay, you sick-minded people. A Wenus is the extra skin on your elbow.
So if someone says your Wenus is flabby, do not take it as an insult.
It's actually a compliment. I wish my Wenus was flabby. So we'll have a Wenus war if it's a tie. If you want to see that happen, just make it a tie.
Yes.
We can practice later.
We should.
I want to stay here forever.
I think they're cool.
I do too, but I mean, they probably left by now.